Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and today we are jumping back into the Tundra, and we're back here at our house because we need to hook up the trailer and head out for a rescue. Now, what is the rescue in question, you say? Well, as far as we know, someone in a Jeep Renegade thought it would apparently be a good idea to take one of the slightly trickier trails, and supposedly they're both stuck and they blew their engine. So that's why we're about to hook up to the trailer, and I'm fully anticipating this to be a trailer tow all the way back to town and back to the shop. So let's go ahead and fire up the Tundra, we'll get the trailer hooked up, and we're gonna head out and see if we can find said stranded Jeep Renegade. Now, let me back this thing up real quick. We'll get you all aligned. It's a little bit rainy, it's a little bit dark out today, so we're gonna be extra careful. We've got this thing set up for a little bit of a combination of trailing and towing, so that should help us out tremendously. Now let's see, what mode are we in? There we go. So as you can see, we actually have the tow-focused lift just in case we need it. Now, we're not going to activate it right now, but we are going to activate it later on if, for example, we run into a little bit of an issue with the Renegade weighing the trailer down a little bit. So we've got everything hooked up, and I believe it is on the other side of the river. So we're going to have to cross the river like we're going back to the garage area, and then we're going to make a right. But normally, we would make the right that's right up here, where you turn right and go up the dirt hill. That's not the way we're going. We're actually going to be doing a little bit of mild rock crawling to get to where the Renegade is. Now, the weird part about it, though, is because of the way the Renegade is oriented, we might actually have to back down the trail in order to get to it, which is going to be a little bit awkward. It's going to be a little strange, but I'm hoping that we can make it work out. All right, let's go and make our way around this corner real quick. Now, it should be fairly, actually, the sun should be starting to come out. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning right now. Now, I needed to check the time because I was like, there's no way that it's going to stay this dark for most of the morning, right? All right, let's go ahead and get on up the trail. Fortunately, this thing, I mean, there's absolutely no issues getting it up the trail, even with a trailer. I believe that we're on a 41-inch tire right now, and a 41-inch tire and this much lift on a truck like this, we have nothing to worry about on any of the approach trails. I mean, even when there's a little bit of mud, it's still gonna just walk right through it, even with a trailer. Now, granted, this is a lifted trailer. I shouldn't say a lifted trailer, but it is a off-road trailer. And when you have an off-road trailer, that's going to help you out quite a bit in terms of not getting it high-centered, not getting it stuck in mud, and things like that. But, whoop, easy. A little bit of pre-runner action. Can we throw it in high and just, yeah, there we go. Man, it just puts the power down and rips. But we got to slow down just a little bit because I'm not trying to crash my rescue truck before we get to the actual rescue. That would kind of be counterproductive, you know? All right, let's make our way down across this river. Now, this river is actually where a lot of people that come out this way in, let's say, less built rigs, they end up getting stuck in this river because either they don't anticipate how deep it is, or they take the wrong line and the current ends up pushing them down the river, and then, well, you kind of know the rest of that. They end up flooding their engine, and then they need rescue, which is a similar story to what happened to that Range Rover a while back, except they just straight up went into a mud pit and flooded their rig out from there. Now, we got a picnic area up there, which I don't know why the Renegade didn't just kind of, you know, pull in there and check their map. They apparently kept going, and they kept going for quite a while. Kept going for so long, in fact, that the area that they ended up in, I'm still trying to figure out how they got there. I'm genuinely still trying to figure out how I got there. And also how they ended up facing the direction they're facing. You guys, once we get there, you guys will see what I mean. I've seen a few photos of what happened, and I'll definitely be taking a few of my own when we get there to do the recovery. Now, I am going to check my GPS momentarily because I want to make sure we don't miss our turnoff, because there is a turnoff right here, and I want to make sure that it's the right one. And actually, it is. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this turnoff, and then we're going to have to make a left and then back the trailer down towards where we're going to pick up the Renegade. Fortunately, though, it looks like the rain stopped, and it's actually looking like a really nice day. So that's going to help the recovery a lot. Or at least, you know, at the very least, it's going to make the recovery a little bit less, I don't know, gloomy looking. Let's venture our way down these rocks real quick. All right, now that is what we're going to have to back down. Now, it's a little bit rocky, but I think we can do it. As long as everything goes the way I'm hoping it goes, we should be able to back down into where that Renegade is. All right, easy. Whoa! This trailer could be a little bit odd sometimes, to where, like, if you back up just a little bit too quickly or do not orient your truck the right way, you're already in a position that is not gonna be positive for you. Let's back this thing. Whoa! Come on, just ease it back. Ease it back. Unless you want to go ahead and get your fender caught on the rock. Then you're well, you're in for it at that point. Nope. All right. All right. Can we just kind of reorient this whole setup? I'm really trying to figure out if we... There we go. I'm just glad that the whole back of the trailer isn't getting caught on the rocks. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon on that one because it just started to get caught on the rocks. There's the... Oh, God. Bro, how did you get down there in the first place? That's what I want to know. God, that Renegade is just, like, literally stranded. Ooh, trailer is not going the right way. Backing one of these trailers up isn't too hard when the ground is, you know, stable and level. Backing one of these trailers when it's down a rock face is a little bit trickier, as you might be able to imagine. Can I get just a little bit further up? I don't know why the trailer was mad at me for a second there. It was like it was getting caught on something. Can we not? All right, there we go. Easy. Come on, come on. Whoa! Almost there. Almost there. I just need to orient it a little bit more to the left, and then we'll be good. Part of me wonders if I should have brought a tow truck for this, but the other part of me is like, nah, this is a fun challenge, though. That's about where I need it. It's getting there. Here's the thing. With the way that it's centered or oriented, we probably need to pull it out of there with the truck first and then load it up on the trailer. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I tell you what. Here, let's go ahead and see if we can pull it just a little bit forward. I'm not really too worried about the engine because the engine is already gone. The engine is already blown, so I'm not worried about damaging the engine any further. Wow. The quick winch went to a solid tree that time rather than just going to, like, the nearest shrub. I don't know how that was a thing, but apparently it was. Yeah, after seeing the way that that little pit that it's in is kind of set up, we're going to go ahead and drop the trailer off up here, and then I'm going to go back down there, and I'm going to get the Jeep out of there myself, and then once we get back up here, we'll put the Jeep on the trailer and then head back to town. That's what I should have done from the get-go, and I don't know why I didn't do it that way, but I think we'll be able to kind of fix it now. Just got to back it up nice and easy. Now, this should be able to allow the Jeep to get pulled out of there fairly simply. All right, let's see what we can do. Come on, Jeep. Come on. Oh, my God. There we go. Dude, this dude has, like, no lift, no nothing. It is just, like, it is about as stock as it gets. Bro, why did you come down here? That was a horrible idea. That was an absolutely horrible idea. Oh, God. Ooh, do not. Come on. Do not flip. We are almost there. I'm going to ease myself up a little bit further and then grab the Jeep and continue to pull it. There we go. It's a little bit, like, bouncy on the rocks, but I'm not too concerned about that because, I mean, we're going to need to replace a lot of parts on this Jeep anyway when we get it back to the shop. So I'm not too worried about messing a couple things up on it. So let's ease our way back on out of here. Fortunately, we have enough of a turning radius to make our way around where we've got the trailer parked. All right, now let's get back there, hook the trailer up, and we will get the Jeep up onto the trailer. So let's back you up real quick. And boom, attach the trailer. All right, now let's go ahead and put the trailer down and encourage the Jeep to make its way towards said trailer. Now, yeah, see, that's what I was worried about, because the Jeep just wants to go, oh my God, the Jeep just wants to go completely off the line of where it should be, and that's just kind of a winch thing. Oh, God, are you serious? Bruh, are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, all right, that's lovely. That's delightful. That's absolutely delightful, isn't it? All right, the trailer's in the ground now, which is good, because that gives me an opportunity to kind of set everything up here, but yeah, no, we're gonna have to encourage the Jeep to go up that trailer on its own. And I don't really know how we're gonna do it. I really don't. It's kind of a bit of a mystery to me, but at the very least, I can pull it a little bit further to this side and sort of get it to come this way. Yes. Good. Good, 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 good. All right, now I can hitch back up to the trailer because apparently the only way it wants to go when I'm trailer winching it is, like, to that one side. All right, now... Also, why has that front winch point on the trailer kind of deactivated itself? That's weird, because normally it would be completely active. Almost there. Yes. All right, that is plenty close enough. Yes. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and bring the ramp down, or I guess the tilt deck down, and let's go ahead and pack it up. Now, what we got to do is get this thing back to town. And once we kind of realized how the rescue should have gone, I don't think it was that bad. I really don't. I think at the end of the day, the worst part of the whole rescue was figuring out that A, the trailer should not have been down there, and B, well, it was, like, just kind of taking the trailer down there in the first place was a really bad idea. So let's see if I can get it out of this rocky section even. I might need a little bit of winch assistance. Just a little bit. This is quite rocky here. Come on. Dude, that trailer is not having a good time at all. That is, like, sketch. That is extremely sketch. Give it a little bit of a pull, a little bit of a pull. The axles of the trailer are getting bound up. Come on. Oh my God, look how much the front suspension on my truck is compressed. That's a lot. I almost wonder if the trailer is beginning to rock glitch. It probably is. And, you know, with that in mind, we might need to alter our line choice just a little. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And actually, that's a sick photo as well. That, like, I'm all about that. And I told you guys I was going to take at least one photo from the recovery. So there's my photo that I wanted to get from the recovery. All right, come on. Come on. Those trailer axles are not happy about where they're at. Or at least they weren't happy about where they were at. Getting this thing out of here is, it's definitely a momentum game, because if you lose your momentum driving over those rocks, and then the axles on the trailer get bound up, you've got to start all over again. You got to back up, and you got to start the obstacle over. It's actually, like, it's quite challenging, but if you keep taking the wrong line over and over, it can also be quite frustrating. But there we go. Figured out the, oh my God, that's a lot more sideways than I am comfortable with. Wow. It should not, why is the trailer that sideways? Oh, there's a tiny little dip that the trailer tire wants to go down into. I knew it was going to be something like that, but I didn't realize it was going to be that, like, that pronounced. All right, fallen tree. Let's stick it in automatic mode. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Easy does it. There we go. Get it to fall back down onto the rock, and we should be good on these. These, I mean, if it gets stuck on these, we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I mean, if it gets stuck on those, there's really no reason, for one, for it to get stuck on those. And for two, like, if it got stuck on something that simple, I would be like, are you serious? Like, are you actually legitimately serious right now? The cool thing is, I haven't even needed to activate my, my rear suspension lift, my, like, my heavy haul mode, because, I mean, that Jeep, it's actually not that heavy. I mean, now granted, I didn't figure it would be all that heavy. I mean, the Renegades are pretty small in the grand scheme of things. But usually, when I have a vehicle on this trailer behind the Tundra, usually I do end up activating that active rear lift. But now she's good to go. It does have a little bit of a door ding. I imagine that they got that door ding on the way into the area that they ended up in. At least that's what would make the most sense to me, because again, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how in the heck they got down there, because you have to really try to get your vehicle into a predicament like that. I mean, that is not a predicament that you just wind up in, you know? You don't just accidentally go down into a, like, miniature mud pit at the bottom of a rock crawl and then blow your engine up. I mean, that is, like, there's at least a little bit of effort that goes into getting yourself into that location, for sure. All right, let's see if we can run it across the river and high. Oh, dude, what? All right, freaking pre-runner across the river and high, then. I gotta be careful going up that hill because I'll just wheelie the front end, at least if I have it in high. So I'm gonna try to not keep it in high the whole time going up the hill. It's starting to rain again. A little bit of a rainy day. I mean, it rained in the morning, and then now it's what, like, a little bit later on in the afternoon. So, like, yeah, rained a couple of times during the day, but fortunately, while we were doing the rescue itself, the weather was gorgeous. So it's literally like, that's the best way that could have ever turned out. Oh, man. I still love this setup, though. I absolutely love this setup. I could not have picked, at least in my opinion, could not have picked a better main recovery truck. Now, granted, I do really like using the F450 as well from time to time, but even with the F450 being as good as it is, it's always nice to be able to use the Tundra as well. Little bit of a sketchy mud seg. Well, I say sketchy. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. It would be sketchy in the Renegade, but not sketchy in this. Not sketchy in this at all. I mean, again, we could probably be going a lot faster, but I don't want to risk flopping the Renegade off the trailer. Like, if we... Whoa! Like, for example, how we weren't even going fast right there, but we came really close to flopping the Renegade off the trailer. Yeah, that's the kind of scenario I'm trying to avoid. And as long as we can avoid that kind of scenario, we'll be A-okay. All right, let me go ahead and check that direction, and now we're going to go ahead and head up to the left. We'll get this thing back to the shop and, well, see if we can get a new engine ordered. Because that's literally going to be the first order of business for this thing. Because we checked it out, and yeah, it's gone. It's not only is it filled with water, but, hello, thank you. Don't mind me, just understeering across 3 lanes. That's why I was like, that's why I grabbed the handbrake and I was like, tires? Hello there? Anybody? Like, literally anybody home at all whatsoever? All right, let's get you back to the shop. About to run by my house. Easy. Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, God. Maybe I should just drop this Renegade off at my barn. And, you know, it'll spend a few months in there. We'll throw some 1-ton axles under it. Gigantic coilovers. We'll swap, like, a V8 into it. And then, you know, we'll go back to that same rock crawl. We'll get our revenge on that rock crawl. Don't worry about it. It's all good. All right, pulling up to the... Good grief. These roads are slick today. I don't know what the deal is, but all right, we got the big wrecker right there. Let's go ahead and get this thing on into the shop. And I think the trailer will fit. Oh, come on. Really? The trailer will fit. I'm just not necessarily taking the right line. There we go. And oh my God, come on. Come on. There we go. And boom. Got the Renegade back to the shop, and now what we have to do is we have to unload it, get it in the shop, and immediately remove the engine. So if you guys enjoyed this recovery, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.